And looking at the stats, nearly 1 billion people worldwide lacking access to clean drinking water. It's a huge issue. There's a project, though, Watercan. It's the gift of water. John Connolly is joining us. You're a volunteer with them. Great to have you on our show.
I'm pleased to be here. Thank you.
And listening to the stories, I mean, you've had an opportunity to actually travel to some of these countries where you're seeing everything being put to use. But for those that are unfamiliar with this project, give us a quick rundown.
Okay, first of all, Watercan focuses on water and hygiene-related activities in 4 Eastern African countries, Kenya, Tanzania, Ethiopia, and Uganda. This particular initiative, Gifts of Water, focuses on helping a specific community at this time of the year. So in particular, we're interested in helping a community in Uganda. It's Katoke, that's its name. It's kind of like a rural municipality of about 40,000 people. And what we would like to do is to build 12 wells. The people themselves would do this locally. The infrastructure for doing that would all come locally. And these wells would provide clean water for approximately 4,000 children, women, and men. And they're a gift that keeps on giving, because clean water is essential for all of us, and it allowed these folks to have that on a day-to-day basis.
We're looking at some of these pictures right now, and these are this is the situation that they're in right now. This is the type of water, the swamps, rivers that have been through. There's a lot of pollution in these waters, so that's what they're dealing with without these services.
That's right. In the Katoke area, about 2/3 of the people have to use water on a regular basis for day-to-day activities, and we all think of how we use water on a daily basis, and that comes from swamps or from rivers. It's not filtered as our water is here, and we can just imagine how difficult we would find it if we didn't have that. So that's why Gifts of Water, this initiative, will allow those folks to have access to cleaner water.
You had an opportunity to actually talk with some people within these communities that have seen the shift, that have had these wells put in, and you say it's drastic, the change in lifestyle and what's happening with a lot of their youth.
Yes, I earlier this year was in Kenya. It was a study tour to look at the projects that Watercan supports, and I was really impressed with the quality of the product, the wells themselves, and at the schools that we visited, where students, from talking to the teachers and the principals, were able to do much more effective work at school. If you don't have to worry about a waterborne disease affecting you on a day-to-day basis, your grades are likely going to go up, and that was one of the things that happened. You're more likely to be at school on a regular basis, and that was another thing that happened. So for the students and the community, they benefited. And in particular, girls benefited, because often they were the ones, when this clean water wasn't available, they would have to go and get the water. So their attendance rate was down relative to the boys.
This is an opportunity, especially when at least here with this Gifts of Water, that it is actually going to a community very similar, 40 to 45,000 people, depending on these 12 wells. How can people then give the gift right now?
Okay, they can give the gift right now by going to the website giftsofwater.ca, and they'll see there a little thermometer which will indicate to them how much has been raised. Our goal is $75,000. We're being assisted by a group in Calgary, in Edmonton and Calgary. It's an Alberta-based organization called Surf Incorporated. It's an equipment rental and waste management organization, and they've just been really wonderful. They're going to match up to $25,000 of the money we raise in terms of our goal of $75,000.
So we need to get you up to $50,000. So at least, and then we can meet that goal.
That's correct.
Giftsofwater.ca is the website. Giftsofwater.ca. Put it in your name. Put it in a family member's name. It is a wonderful gift that we'll continue to give. Thank you so much for the work that you're doing.
Thank you very much.
We do have to take a short commercial break. We're looking at